It started like any other Tuesday evening. Mark came home from work exhausted, his shoulders slumped, his face drawn from a long day. I was already on edge. The sink was piled high with dishes. The laundry was waiting, and dinner wasn't ready. I'd been hoping he'd help. But he walked straight to the couch without a word. My frustration boiled over. I snapped at him, accused him of not caring, of leaving everything on me. He stayed quiet first, but eventually muttered, "I'm trying my best." Something inside me cracked. I don't know what came over me. Maybe months of resentment, or maybe a desire to strike where it would hurt the most. I looked him in the eyes and said the words I should have never spoken. "Your best. Please, Mark. Even in bed, you can't satisfy me. Your friend Dan probably could do better." The moment the words left my mouth, I saw the change in him. It wasn't anger at first. It was pain. His eyes locked on mine, lips trembling, as if he couldn't believe I had said that. Silence filled the room, heavy and suffocating. He didn't yell. He didn't smash anything. He just stood, walked to the bedroom, and closed the door behind him. That quiet felt worse than any argument we'd ever had. When I finally went to apologize, I found him sitting on the edge of the bed, head in his hands. He didn't look up. He spoke softly, almost broken. "You can't take that back, Sarah. You can't." That night, he slept on the couch. The next morning, he left early without a word. Days passed, and the tension between us grew unbearable. Mark became colder, distant, like a switch had been flipped inside him. He still spoke, but only when necessary. No playful teasing. No spontaneous hugs. Just clipped sentences and long stretches of silence. I realized I had destroyed something sacred. His trust, his confidence, maybe even his love. I tried to mend it. I cooked his favorite meals, left little notes, even attempted intimacy, but he gently pulled away. "Don't," he said flatly. "I can't pretend that didn't happen." That night, I cried, overwhelmed by the power of words. They can wound deeper than actions ever could. It wasn't just the words I'd spoken. It was what they revealed about my disrespect in that moment. Weeks went by, and we lived like strangers under the same roof. Mark spent more time at the gym, longer hours at work. I stayed awake, waiting, listening to the quiet hum of our once vibrant home. Every time he returned, I tried to catch his gaze, but he looked past me, as if I weren't there. That warmth I had once known in his eyes was replaced with emptiness. One evening, I gathered the courage to speak. "Mark, please." I didn't mean it. I was angry I was stupid. He looked at me for the first time in weeks and said, "That's the thing, Sarah." His voice didn't rise, but it cut deeper than any scream. Anger shows truths we hide when we're calm. He walked past me, and in that moment, I knew I had lost something irreparable. Months later, we're still together, but nothing feels the same. He is polite, responsible, respectful, but the love is gone. The man who once kissed me goodnight now turns his back. The laughter we shared feels like it belonged to someone else. I mocked him in a moment of rage, but it's me who now lives with the echo of my own cruelty. Every faint smile he gives at something on his phone, every glance away when I reach for him, reminds me of that one devastating sentence. It wasn't betrayal or infidelity that broke us. It was a single line spoken in anger, a line that shattered his pride, his trust, and our marriage. I used to believe love could survive anything. But now when I look at him, or rather, when he doesn't look at me, I understand a painful truth. Sometimes it's not what we do that destroys love.